Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm copying every other YouTuber on the planet and I'm making a what's in my backpack video. So let's get started. This is the Patagonia black hole backpack. I don't know the liters, I'll pop it on screen somewhere once I find it. I don't have a ton to say about the backpack because it's super simple. Two side pouches, top pouch right here, flip it over, main pouch right here, where pretty much everything goes, and then a little front flap right here that's very small. It is waterproof, which is the main reason I got it, which is great. I feel okay putting my camera gear in here, and overall this thing has been pretty good. I'm not going to say that it's been great, but it definitely gets the job done, and it is simple, which I like. Perhaps a little bit too simple though. So let's start out with the top pouch. First up, I have my glasses. These are from Warby Parker, called the Percy model, with this sort of translucent brown material, like a resin almost. Very nice, relatively inexpensive for glasses. They help me see. It's good. Fun start. Up next, I have a Matt and Nat faux leather wallet, or card holder if you will actually. It only holds 3 cards. I think it could hold 4 if you wanted to. But I don't really see any need for that. All I need is really my 2 credit cards and my driver's license, but I don't really like carrying cash, and I only need a couple cards, so this is what I keep on me, and I have not had a situation yet where I felt like I needed anything else. Alright, moving forward. Chapstick, Burt's Bees, pomegranate. Great flavor. Can't go wrong. Can't be having chapped lips. Not here. Not here. Up next, I have a Papermate lead pencil. I like these. They're pretty expensive to actually buy as far as pencils go, but I've been using these since like high school pretty much, so not too expensive if you use them for literal use and just keep on refilling lead. And then something I love even better is these Copic Multiliner SP pens. I bought a pack of 10 of these like 5 years ago and have just been refilling the ink and nibs on the ones that I like best ever since. Copic pens and markers are amazing. They write very, very smooth, and I just like the fact that you can refill them. I like the way the metal pen and simple shape feels in my hand. I can't see myself going without them at this point, so these are great. If you get the chance, I recommend trying one out. Okay, so that makes up for the top pouch. Oh, sorry, one last thing. These are the Jaybird Terras. They are my headphone of choice for being on the go or just active or short listening sessions when I just want something quick. I think they fit in my ears really well. They don't come out or anything like that. They're super light. And the best part is that these are an older model, and I still recommend them a lot. But now, instead of like $120, $150, they are like under $50 on Amazon. So I'll drop a link to that. And this is also my second This is also my second pair of Jaybird headphones, and I really like both pairs, so as a brand, I really recommend them. Tuck these up here, and that's everything in that top pouch. God damn it. Where is it? We're going to talk about this Anker portable charger that I have. I really like this thing because it holds usually about 3 or 4 phone charges, I feel like. Charge my phone pretty quickly. It's not too bulky in size or anything like that. And it just has 2 USB ports, so if I need to charge 2 things at once, I can. And we're going to put this bad boy to use right now, provided it's charged. Okay, here we go. So we're going to pop this up here next to my light that just went out. I'm going to sneak around, and we're going to plug this bad boy in. There we go, amazing. Seeing it in action right now, let's go. Okay, continuing with the main pouch here, what are we going to do? Let's talk about some notebooks. So this is a moleskin notebook, soft cover. The pages are a bit thinner, I believe, than the hardcover ones. I actually really like this. I used to like the hardcover ones better, but got this one for Christmas, and I think it's nice. The ink bleeds through a little bit from the Copic pens, but I think the writing experience is a bit smoother and doesn't drain my pens as fast, which is nice. And it's just a great notebook to have. It's kind of a luxury, honestly, but I really like them, so if you have some money to spend on a notebook, I recommend these. I keep this throat hydrated. Continue with the main pouch. Let's hop over to this little nerdy section. I guess I'll show you real quick. Alright, so this backpack really just has like a main compartment, a little slot here, another slot here for a laptop. And let's get into this slot here. And I put this down. First thing here is an Amazon Kindle Paperwhite. This thing is great. I have really nothing bad to say about it. The ink screen can be like a little laggy, but that's whatever. You can read in the sun, which is just incredible. The battery life lasts like 2 weeks. I connect it to Libby through my local library, and I get free books. I haven't paid for a book yet on this thing. I can't overstate how convenient it is. I love it, and honestly, it helped me read so many more books than I have previously. On the same topic of books, this is my personal dictionary. Another soft-skin, moleskin notebook, just lines. And what I do whenever I encounter a word that I don't know is that I highlight it in there or write it down on my phone or something, and then I'll come back to it, write it down in here, define it, and now I know a lot of new words. So far, we're up to 283 as a fact, which is insane. This thing's really fun. Cool thing to have around. Okay, let's get to something juicy now. This is the MacBook Pro M1 13-inch. It's amazing. It kicks the crap out of any other laptop that I've ever had. I cannot recommend it enough. Nothing bad to say about that laptop, but I'm sure you've seen 300 other reviews on it if you're interested in it already. Because that laptop is serious business and crushes competition. This little pouch I got for an Aperture light, and inside of it keep a couple different things. Right off the bat, microfiber cloth in here. These are key. If you watch Your Average Consumer, you know he needs his microfiber cloth. So do I. These things are essential for keeping all your devices looking pristine. This is a Samsung Portable SSD T7. It's a 1 terabyte drive, really nice form factor, really small, pretty fast data transfer speeds. A little bit pricey as far as portable hard drives go. Obviously SSDs are more expensive, but I think it's worth it. This is a USB-C to USB cable that came with it for all your data transferring needs. This is a 6-inch, I want to say, USB-C to Lightning cable by Aukey. I bought 2 of these when I got my new laptop a few months ago. Personally, I'm of the mindset that I like small cables, and I like there to be pretty much as small as I can get there to be. I just don't like having cables hanging around. I like it neat, so that's the justification for these tiny ass cables. Here I have another Anker product. This is a Usbc Media Hub, and on here you have every port that you could really need personally, besides Ethernet, I guess. HDMI, Thunderbolt, USB 3.0, USB-C, SD, and micro SD. I have yet to encounter a situation where I thought that I needed something else, and this thing has been great. I really like the fact that it's not a dongle. I spent a little more money to get one that plugs in a bit more directly and snug rather than having the cable hanging out, and I think it's worth it. Just for me, it's just a quality of life kind of thing, I guess, and it only costs like $15 more. But this one ended up being on sale on like a flash sale on Amazon, because I guess they're just watching my web searches and wanted to make a sale. But it was about the same price as other ones, so I'm more than happy with it. It's been great, and of course in the description below. Anything else here? Yes. 2 SD cards, simple enough, one 256 gig, one 16 gig, and I just keep those as a main driver and a backup. Alright, now we're back in here. Headphone time. These are the Sony, I'm not going to remember the model name, WH-1000XM3. I believe they're onto the the M4 now at this point. Let me gush about these headphones real quick. These are amazing. I edit for work, and I edit for YouTube, and I listen to a lot of music, so I wear these headphones very frequently, often like an entire workday. So when I say that they're comfortable, trust me, they are comfortable. They have this nice foam padding around and on this top headband. I can wear them for hours at a time, and then the active noise canceling is just phenomenal, I think. I can mow the lawn with these things and really enjoy my music a lot more. They're great for planes, travel, subways, anything like that. They also don't look ridiculous or anything. I feel like the design is relatively sleek. And then on here you have your invisible touch controls for audio up, down, track forward, backwards, and play, pause. Pretty simple stuff. They do everything that I want them to, and they fold up, I think, relatively nicely and come in a decent case as far as headphones go. And then it comes with a USB to USB-C cable for charging. And I just leave it here so I never accidentally don't have a charger with it. There's also an aux cable in here, but I'm not going to show that because you guys know what an aux cable looks like. One of the last things in the main compartment, I think, this is my Nintendo Switch. I bought this back in October of 2020, and I got the Animal Crossing edition, really just because it was in stock when I went, and it has the teal and mint Joy-Cons, and I think it's cool. I don't actually own Animal Crossing, but man, Nintendo and their handheld consoles, they just do it again and again and again. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance SP, DS, DS Lite, now the Switch, man, they don't miss. I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Competitively now. I play Ultimate. And then I have in here Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sword, and Pikmin 3. Every game that I've played so far has been amazing, and I think pretty soon I'm going to pick up Animal Crossing and actually play that. So, there's my gush about the Nintendo Switch. What a console. I love it. Who knows what I was doing before I had that. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, side pouch. I keep this on the side pouch of my backpack. This is just the brick adapter for the MacBook. Again, there's a Thunderbolt / USB-C port on there, so any other USB-C cable I have works with that for charging as well. Side pouch on the other side have the Razer Deathadder Pro. I believe this is the V2. I've had it for quite a few years now, probably I feel like at least 2 or 3 years. And it's been great. I set up the key bindings so that I could do some really fast editing with just one hand, all on the mouse, which was really convenient in Premiere Pro. And then I switched to Mac. And I didn't know that Razers aren't compatible with Mac, and that Razer Synapse isn't on Mac software. So I plugged it into my computer, and now I just have a regular mouse, which sucks. I mean, I love these things. I've been using Razer products for probably like 6 or 7 years now, and they've always been really good to me. The quality's been awesome on all of them, I think. So I'm bummed to have to switch, but I think I will switch because I do really like getting some faster editing speeds with the convenience of the key bindings on mice. So I really hope that Razer switches over and allows some Mac compatibility, but it's not looking good. So I guess Logitech, here I come. What else do we have in here? We're getting pretty close to the end here. Oh, alright. We gotta talk about this. Now, this probably isn't what you expected to see in a What's in My Backpack video, but this is essential. I love tea, and I hate going somewhere and wanting tea, and they don't have tea. Just simple stuff like going to my girlfriend's house, she might not have tea, or traveling at all. They don't have the right kind of tea, or just like some janky stuff that I don't want, like Earl Grey. I don't like Earl Grey. Anyways, when you want tea, and one day I realized that like the cost of having a tea bag just chilling in my backpack at all times is so low that I could like solve a problem I have kind of regularly just by carrying this around. And that's what I do now. I keep one or two of these in my backpack, and it feels so clutch to want tea and be like, oh, I brought some. It's cool. It's amazing. So if you're not on this wave yet, get on this wave. Alright, front pouch. Only 2 things left. This is a personal planner. Like that, they're moleskin. This one is hardcover. I've been using these for the past 3 years with school, just to kind of plan my day-to-day life. And as much as they have been really good to me and I really like them, I found that I can do it easier digitally and not have to carry one of these around because I am carrying 2 notebooks already and it gets a little bit heavy. So usually what happens is that I just want a small to-do list for each day. So I can do that with an app called To Do, or I can just use the note card method where I just write it down on a note card each day, put it in my pocket, and carry it. So this is just kind of a big, unnecessary answer to a problem that I have of wanting to get stuff done. And then I believe the last thing in here. Yep. This is just the cable for my MacBook. Charge my laptop, nothing crazy to it. Also works with any of my other devices that need to be charged. It is so nice to have this and not have to carry my Switch charger. It's just like one less charger to have, which I think is great. But yeah, that's everything. That's what I keep in my backpack on a day-to-day basis. So if you guys like this video, be sure to drop a comment, like, subscribe. If you see anything in here that catches your interest, I will link everything in the description down below if you want to buy it for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.